Hey, if you're holding Solana, you're going to want to hear this. We're about to dive into how you can unlock the full potential of your SOL and turn it from just a passive asset into something that's actively working for you. Let's jump right in. So let me ask you a question. You believe in the Solana project, right? You're holding onto your SOL, but is it just sitting there in your wallet? What if I told you it could be doing so much more for you and for the entire network? Well, the answer is staking. And at its core, it's a really simple but powerful idea. Basically, you lock up your assets to help secure the Solana blockchain. And as a thank you for that service, the network rewards you. It is a genuine win-win situation.
Okay, so let's start with the benefit that probably gets everyone's attention first, turning that crypto that's just sitting around into a real source of passive income.
Think about it like this. If you're holding Solana for the long run, staking isn't just some nice little bonus. It's a core part of the strategy. I mean, you're already holding the asset. Staking lets you grow that stack without putting in another dime. So how does this actually happen? Well, by staking, you get regular rewards, and they're usually paid out in more SOL. This means your crypto balance just grows automatically. That asset that was once just sitting there is now actively making more of itself. Pretty cool, right? But earning more SOL, that's really only half of the story. When you stake, you're doing something so much bigger than just growing your own portfolio. You're actually helping to power the entire network itself.
Yeah, every single SOL that you stake contributes directly to the security and the integrity of the whole Solana blockchain. You're not just an investor anymore. You kind of become a guardian of the network.
This all works because of how Solana is built, using a system called proof of stake, or POS for short. Unlike other systems, POS relies on people like you to delegate their stake to what are called validators. These validators are the ones confirming all the transactions and keeping the network honest, and your stake is basically your vote of confidence in them. And this leads us to one of the most critical ideas in all of crypto: decentralization. See, when control is spread out among tons of different people, the network becomes super robust and resilient. But if it's centralized, you create a single point of failure, which is a huge risk. Staking is literally the engine that keeps the network decentralized. And here's a little pro tip for you. To make the biggest impact, it's not just about that you stake, but how you stake. By choosing to delegate your SOL to some of the smaller, independent validators, you actively help prevent any single group from getting too much power. You, personally, make the entire network stronger. All right, I know what some of you are probably thinking. This sounds great, but what about the practical side of things? Let's talk about how modern staking deals with two of the biggest concerns people have: liquidity and complexity. This is probably the #1 thing that makes people hesitate. The whole idea of locking up your assets can feel a bit scary. I mean, what if you need them? What if some amazing new opportunity pops up in the world of DeFi? Well, that's where this amazing innovation called liquid staking derivatives, or LSDs, comes into play. When you liquid stake, you get a special token back that represents your staked SOL. And here's the magic part. You keep earning those staking rewards, and you can take this new token and use it all across the DeFi ecosystem. To put it simply, liquid staking gives you freedom. It is truly the best of both worlds. You get the security and passive income from staking, plus the flexibility to use your assets somewhere else. You don't have to choose between earning and participating anymore. And you know what the best part is? The actual process has become so simple. With modern, user-friendly wallets, we're talking about just a few clicks. Seriously, you choose your wallet, you pick a validator you want to support, and you hit confirm. It's designed to be completely intuitive. So we've covered the why and the how. We've seen how staking can be a huge boost for your portfolio and for the entire Solana network. And now, well, the power is really in your hands. So let's just do a super quick recap. You earn passive income, you help secure the network, you support decentralization, you can even maintain your liquidity if you want, and it's all incredibly easy to get started. I mean, the benefits here are pretty hard to argue with. And that really brings us to the final and most important question. Your SOL holds real power: the power to earn, the power to secure, and the power to strengthen. So how are you going to use it?